Okay, both players are online, so yeah, I'm just waiting for them to start. Sid versus Bguy. Gemini Bridge looks to be. Oh wow, what the hell? What's this on the left, on the right? Nymph. I don't think I've seen this unit being played before, so this is gonna be new for me. But it's a 3 tank, 2 healer versus 2 tank, 1 healer. Grand Shell first ban versus Awakener first ban, and we have Rosen first pick. Could go for a double magic tank ban here, but then actually no, I'm blind. There's 3 tanks on both sides. Hilda, Landius, and Lightbringer versus this side's the same tree. Landius, Hilda, Lightbringer. Yeah. There's a Joa and Coney on this side. Not sure if Global has the exclusive yet, but we can look at the buff later. There'll be a buff there, I think. Kirika here as well. So, it's playing against a Rosen. Oh, first pick Lost Hand. Haven't seen that in a while, I think. Lightbringer and Lost Hand ban, so Hilda could come out here to try and deny some of the Lost Hand tiles. Not sure if this is going to be Cavalry or Lancer with balance split or not. Tank and Leon ban as Landius comes out, so prioritizing the anti-range aura or the faction buff. If we see a tank here, we could go for a double healer ban if necessary. But a tank with 4 DPS against this sounds pretty nasty as well. It's mostly single target if the Poli gets banned out. Actually no, that's Leon. Now technically you could AoE a little bit here. That's Yanni. Skitoki push. Technically Sagni and Grenshell both have AoE as well. So we get McLean and Leon banned out. For left hand side. McLean's second pick, interesting. A little bit unsure about McLean, because to me, Poli counters it a bit, and then Sagni and Yanni both counter it as well, because they kind of just shoot you over the water, and Grenshell flies over it as well, so not sure if the second pick McLean is gonna do, as much as a second pick would. Both of the tanks get banned out here, and we also kind of need to be looking at the faction buff for these 2 units because Grenshell's already banned out. And I don't know, do any of these units have a mass attack? Okay, so Sagni and Z2 being banned out. Nymph. Okay, I know very little about this unit. I've barely seen this unit being played. I know that she is supposed to be pretty decent against AoE, but I don't know, like she has a bubble healing, something like that. Gintoki and Z2 are the bans on the 4th ban. See, what are we gonna pick here? Grenshell is pretty nice because there's no tanks on this side. It does get checked a little bit by Lost Hand. I think there's the Slayer Dark Elf build, but I don't know if that kills through Landius Aura, especially on terrain and possibly with Miracle. Now, I don't know whether this unit has mass attack or not. I'm gonna assume it has, otherwise it's gonna be a bit troublesome to get any kills on either of these 2 units. Let me just look it up real quick. I do not see mass attack on this. Okay. Kirika pick into Awakener and Joel and Coney ban. Holy. And an immediate Yenny pick right here. I don't know, yeah, the attack buff is a concern for me. I'm not sure if Global has Yenny's exclusive yet. That one gives an attack buff, and otherwise I don't see an attack buff. And without an attack buff, I don't see kills happening. Maybe I'm just uneducated. But if that is the case, then Lukcid's draft is a lot more well-rounded. Poly counters the McLean and Yenny tiles as well. Although on this map, it's kind of annoying to get over the tower and water as Poly. But at the same time, there's maybe Kirika can one-shot. I don't know, cause she hits on the weaker side. Might get Poly, but range aura with again possibly Miracle and being Eles, so she can get the M-Death from Landius. Might not be as easy as well. Maybe if you could somehow force the Rosen to move first and then you try to combo AoE plus a snipe. Otherwise, yeah, not quite sure how this plays out. I feel like this McLean doesn't really do the most. What is this? Next instance of AoE damage is taken reduced by 45%. Well, maybe this one can give you an attack buff. 50% chance to gain one random buff. That's a lot of randomness. We do see Lost Ham with Dark Elf snipers, but this is not Slayer's Emblem, so yeah. So her 3C is a heal. Then this one is the single heal. 1 turn cooldown. And this is a single target attack. What does this do again? After the next instance of damage taken, restores 3 times HP. Oh, Kirika has strengthened. She's gonna be working overtime though. If that is the only source of attack buff, she's gonna be working pretty overtime. I think McLean kinda has to wait until the Yenny portals come out to see where you need to block. It's probably somewhere around here. Grand Shell with Frontal Assault, so that could one-shot McLean if the damage is enough. There's no air slash. Okay. I think that water is a little bit too far forward because now Yenny probably just goes upwards. Puts the portal here or here. And yeah, after this turn, Poly pretty much gets to be free. Well, of course, there's still the 2C, so you can further block it, but it's a lot of commitment. Looking at this game, I think Kirika is probably the main factor. I don't know, 0.6 sounds like a really stupid number to me. Oh wait, I thought this was aim. It's a snare. Does this do a lot to Landius? Landius looks to be holy arc, so it's probably not explosive, so maybe it does a fair bit. Don't know if it's enough to get past Guardian Infantry though. Maybe it's possible. Maybe you just dump your magic hits on the tank. Yeah, the strengthen is gonna be working overtime right here. Don't know if the bubble is gonna do a lot. It's gonna resist one poly hit. But overall, I think Grand Shield is one of the bigger problems, and the sustain is the other problem. Like, he can just slowly push his Landius. And you have to wait and see if I'm proven wrong. Yeah, this is a double Yanni matchup, so can't really put it too far forward, otherwise it's gonna get overwritten. Tenure Breeze, but unfortunately it goes on the healer. Strengthen on Lost Hand. Don't think he can do much this turn. It does zone the Grand Shield from coming too far forward. Or does it? With the shield, I think this is not dying unless you're Slayers, which I don't think this is because it's green skill. That's from what I heard anyway, because Grand Shield's not in C yet. I just heard that you need Slayers to kill this, so... Yeah, you kinda have to try anyway, because otherwise this is just gonna walk in and get a free kill next turn. No, not free, it's gonna get traded, probably, if it comes in. So... This is a terrain Dark Elf Snipers. Oh, but he... Oh, he wants to go back to this side. Now, Lossham is out for one turn, but if the Grand Shield comes in, he can just finish it up. But otherwise, maybe this is in danger from Kirika. But Kirika, you know, there's no strength turn. There is one on Adam Kelmo, but yeah, Grand Shield can just back and you don't really lose anything. Probably start pushing Landius, and then maybe you can find a kill with Yanni. You can even do it now, I think. Increase unit range by 1. Not using. So is this +6 now? Sorry, I'm not familiar with this unit. 2 times of remaining mobility into range when using damage. Skill. It says 6, so I'm assuming this is +6. Yeah, because it's 2 times 3. Okay, the Landis stays put. I thought you could probably push the Landis up, but that's just, I'm a bit of a more aggressive player. But ultimately, you don't really lose anything by staying here, I suppose. I just want Yenny to be able to get in and start clicking buttons. Looking at this, he's probably just gonna chill here for another turn at least. Probably just wants to get the initiation with Glacier. But Miracle goes off. Both the Poly and the Plains try not to move because McLean can't spit his tiles too early, otherwise it's gonna get overwritten. And having Poly tiles near the portal is gonna be nice because it gives +1 mobility. Wow. McLean leaves his house, goes on to dry land. Okay, so that's gonna be an attempt at Yeti. Gets the kill, returns to the tower. And Nymph is the last move, so I don't see this big. Well, it does have +3 mobility. I doubt it's a kill though. Slender's Aura and the CD Wall Tile. Yikes. I think that's just game. Yeah, with the healer gone, now this stun is free. And the normal attack will probably just kill the Lost Ham and mark the end of this game, because McLean probably doesn't have enough to get through everything else. Without an attack buff, 1.6k, I think this is not a kill. Yeah, not even close. Can't get through the troops. Desperately trying to save the Lost Ham. Yenny has full health on the hero, so you can't even try to snipe this, most likely. No reason to move Poliao yet either, she can tank another hit. Well, Poli can just back if she wants, but I'll probably just get an Aerie off. Because you're gonna die to Lost Ham next turn anyway, most likely. Chica's down for another turn, and I don't think you're gonna get another turn, so that almost kills Lost Ham, so Lost Ham might not even kill this now. Just go downwards. This is most definitely not going to kill Yanni. Oh, it's in range for a fireball. God damn. Yeah, 2 mobility, skip the city wall. Yeah, the 2+1. Yeah, cause it's a skip tile, so he actually got +2 mobility from that. And the police is still alive. Yeah, think back to the drawing board for this draft. I think the first two, Lost Ham McLean, it's kind of difficult to play out with a lack of buffs. There's not much left to be done. Probably just plop the shield down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I could probably just plop the shield down, get a kill here. And there's no real single target attack left on this side. Little bit of healing from the bonnet. I think just die to reflect anyway. Yeah. It's a tough game. Assassins against... Just against Landius, against Miracle. Yanni has reflect. Holy has revive. And Gracia is just tanky as hell. So the first two assassin pick didn't really work out. For Bguy's box, I wonder if it's worth it to think of just banning the Rosen and trying to play with AoE. Between Joa and Coney and Kirika. Maybe Leon. This map is terrible for Lost Ham anyway. It's okay for McLean. But this box is just really difficult to play assassins into, I think. Holy cow, that's a lot of shit. Okay, he doubled down and brought in a bunch more assassins. Just took out all the AoE units. Not all, it's 2. Meanwhile, this side we get... So this is down to 1 tank plus CC White, single target box. With TSdL even coming back. And no, there's 2 healers. Double act again on player 2. Meanwhile, we swapped out Lost Ham for... So 3 assassins came in for these 4. 2 AoE units, 1 Lost Ham and 1 AoE healer. But we are starting with Rosen anyway. So Awakener, 2 tanks ban. Starting with Z2. This is kinda nasty because Landius isn't the greatest against a lot of these melee physical attackers. Unless you're lucky and proc taunts, I guess. But if you don't play a tank against this, you're dealing with Wetham, Z2, TSdL, Kagura, all coming in at the same time. This box is more my language. This is what I'm more familiar with. Die Hard on the second ban. Interesting. See, guess he just banned that for the assassin factor. Because rest of these guys just want to hit your tank or throw AoEs. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 assassins left right now. If the Lightbringer doesn't get picked up here, maybe Sagni could be a pretty nice unit to have here. Depends what route he wants to take. I think AoE could still be okay. Z2 and yeah, Sagni is banned out because he wants to go for Leon. No tanks. Technically, there's still 3 tanks. You know, Holy can bring Lance Phalanx for physical guard, and then there's still CC White for physical guard as well. These two kind of seem AoE, but they can still go for the tank if you need. Because, again, Rosen doesn't heal much on single target, so if Z2 gets 1 life, Leon can probably finish the next one, even if it's Lancer. Get out the 2 act against, so it's gonna be a full aggro matchup. Yenny. So yeah, there's no more sustain on this side. On Lukcid's side. So I would consider those to be like AoE chip damage. Get out of the way. So we're down to 46 single target units. Awakener, so a pseudo revive unit, so that's gonna be 2 units with revive now. Yeah, if you wanna play assassins, I'm just gonna not pick a tank. Yes, that's the way to go now. Because these guys don't really have the greatest threat range. Although I think Tartaglia and Die Hard could make use of Yenny's portal. Lightbringers does get banned out anyway. And Kagura as well. Interesting, so is this cavalry? Or do most people just play Lancer nowadays? Intoki, so the late game cleaner is here. This Landius is not surviving for long, I think. That's a very fast Tartaglia pick. Aegis to round things up. Yeah, I could follow up with the initiation of either Z2 or Leon. It's 3 DPS versus 5 DPS, and 2 of them have revives. So it depends how long the Landius can stay alive, I suppose. Because initiation's not the easiest on Lukcid's side as well. Z2 kinda needs something else to go in first. But none of these guys are, you know, gonna get the most impact going in first. So if you can get a nice aggressive portal and start to thin out some of these units, think, you know, at least there's some kind of game plan going on here this time for this game, I think. It's much more solid of a draft overall. Whereas on player 2, I think initiation might be a little bit tough. Because Leon going in, I guess you could try to displace people out of the guard with his 3C. But if your Leon dies for it immediately after, then Z2 still can't really get in. And teleport isn't the easiest tool to make use of this game. Because of both the portal, and these units have pretty decent threat range overall. So 3 tile act again, and if you're a Lurker Piercer, you get 4 range attack. So this 3 plus 3 plus 4, 10 range. That's equal with Die Hard, so it's pretty solid. It's a double teleport lineup. Yeah, I think first turn you play backwards. So try to get all your buffs online first, then you go from there. Because turn 1 is probably your most vulnerable time with a double teleport. So you don't want to get hit on turn 1. Miracle gets blown pretty early. So you could wait for a little bit. If anything, you probably want Bguy to come out of his tank and play with you on your side. Then you can get the 1-for-1 trades. Not sure what type of Landius this is. HP looks a bit low to be Holy Arc, so probably a more standard Landius. But it's not Full Moon or the Bond accessory either. So I'm curious as to what this is. I think you just move your Landius and Assassins first, then see how aggressive of a portal you can get out on Arankelmo. But moving Yenny last opens you to teleport plays too, so tough call. Whoa, never mind, we just challenge. Is this not in range? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3. It will be after a teleport. This opens the path for Tartaglia. But you gotta bond her first. But I think trading outside of your tank is what? It's not good for Bguy, I think. So your opponent has no real assassin, so you kinda wanna make use of the fact that you actually have a tank. This Landius sounds like it's pretty dead to Z2 if you can get a 3C in. Especially early on when you don't have enough buffs. That puts Leon in range to hit Yenny. I don't think a Tartaglia without attack buff can kill this. Werewolves plus 30% physical damage taken reduce. Does this do like any weird debuffs? Damage multiplier is equivalent to target's maximum damage multiplier, and Leon's one is pretty high, 1.7. Still think it's not enough though. Okay, so yeah, he's just inviting the attack on Awakener, just to block the Tartaglia from reaching Leon. Then you need to decide now. Yeah, I think Yenny pushing forward might have A bit too aggressive. Because these two guys aren't ready to kill a Leon, I think. Oof. Okay, it's not enough. Could go through the portal? Oh, no. You're just stunning the Leon. Is this Night Bloom? One, two, three, four, five. 1, 2, 3. Gintoki acted again, so looks like it's Night Bloom. That's a bit of an awkward teleport, but a very welcome Tenure Breeze. Yeah, so he's just inviting Tatalia, come and hit me. I challenge you. Even has a defense buff on it now, so yeah, I don't think a no attack Tatalia is gonna kill that. Even if he steals the 1.7. I think the Faceless just doesn't do enough. With 800 defense, Leon. Decide to faction buff or guard. Somehow I feel like Leon might just kill this anyway. He tries. Probably trying on Leon. There's no way it's gonna work on Gintoki. But this is just kind of rough. You have to move off the portal, you can't stay there. If you trade 2 for 2 like that, well, it's not really a real 2 for 2 because Awakener's gonna come back. That was actually a lot closer than I thought. Oh my god. How much is the fixed damage? Wait, which one is it? Oh, it's a talent. To the target and all enemies within 1 block diagonally. That was actually a lot closer than I thought. 399 left. Chivalry will just barely keep him alive, but that also means this Leon is gonna struggle to kill anything. So it's effectively dead, I would say. Yeah. Try to get Chivalry and some healing back. And just getting some burn damage. Whoa! Wow, that was enough to kill. You kinda have to gut here, right? But Daiha has no skill left. Tatalia has, but she's still missing a buff right now. I think Gintoki goes for the gamble and try to dispel guard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 buffs. And then if Z2... okay, never mind. He plays it a bit safer. Z2 gets the first life. Actually, oh, never mind. Yeah, this works too because Z2 dispels as well. It is wholly up. HP seems low though. The guard miraculously survives. But after the AoE from Gintoki, I don't think this is killing either, so doesn't matter, I think. The Leon, I'm not Leon. Daiha just straight up dies from that. And it's gonna be GG. Awakener even pops back to say hi. Yeah. Yeah, it was just the Yeti pushing a little bit too far up and giving a chance for the what's this called? The swap for Awakener to get Leon in position. And the Night Bloom on TGS as well to get rid of the stun. Well, okay, so 2-0. So first game, it was probably a draft issue like that. First game, I couldn't really see a way back no matter what. It's just too difficult. Game 2, I think... Yeah, you just needed to be more patient for one more turn and make your opponent actually hit your tank because there's no sense here. So, initiation was the most difficult part of Lukcid's draft, but Bguy kind of just walked into him. So yeah, so that solved the problem for Lukcid. Just kill what's in front of you. Okay, I'm gonna check back and see if I can see the Hale versus Tomato game. If Hale put it up, because I cannot access Tomato's account. Nope, game's not here. I probably still can't find Tomato's account. I gotta check with Straw for a bit and see if there's anything to be done. Yeah. Oh, both sleeping. Well, then there's nothing we can do, so I'm gonna call it a day for this stream. So thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time. Peace.